Hello guys and welcome back to a new video. Today I have with me the brand new Suzuki Acros, or basically it's not the brand new but it's the latest model, so I can call it the brand new. And because I don't have it on the channel, I didn't review it yet, I didn't test drive it yet, I can call it new model. And of course it's the facelift that comes with a new multimedia system, new digital cockpit. So in this video I will show you everything about this car. We will talk a little bit about the technical data, and then I will show you the interior material quality. We will talk about the multimedia system. It's not a very friendly day today because it's kind of raining, and it's raining a lot, so I will try my best to make this review in a proper way, but keep in mind that raining might interfere with this review. First of all, for those of you that didn't know, this Suzuki Acros is basically the sibling, the brother of Toyota RAV4. It's basically the same car with a little bit of changes. I will take you through the changes, but I tell you, it's like 98% of the car is the same as Toyota RAV4. The technology, the engine, the hybrid system, the plug-in hybrid system, everything is basically the same. It's a collaboration between Suzuki and Toyota from 2019, and they kind of help each other because of this emission and building more electric cars and so on. Anyway, let me give you the technical data and then we will start with the exterior, interior, and so on. First of all, it's a plug-in hybrid. It comes in only one version, at least here in Romania, so you can get only the plug-in hybrid version and only the top of the range version, so you don't have more options like you have on Toyota RAV4. That's why if you go on the website and you look at the price, you will see that Toyota RAV4 start at a lower price, much lower price, but keep in mind that this is already the top of the range version with all the options included, like autopilot, all the safety features and everything you have on the car already. So that's why you will see that Suzuki Acros have already a higher price, so you have to compare the top of the range on the both cars. As I said, is the plug-in hybrid. The price of the car around 55,920 euro, but right now in Romania they have a discount, so you can buy this car plus some tax incentives for the hybrid cars. You can buy it for 42,210 euro, which is a pretty good price. If you get this kind of deal in your countries, I think it's a very good deal. Then the total power of the car, 306 horsepower, 227 Newton meter. Now it comes with one electric motor, it comes with one petrol engine and two electric motors, and I will explain you exactly right now. It's one petrol engine, 2.5 liter, 4 cylinders inline, 185 horsepower, plus another electric motor that's integrated into the transmission on the front part. That's 182 horsepower, plus another electric motor installed on the rear, 54 horsepower. And the electric motor on the rear help with the all-wheel drive, kind of distribution of power, so it gives you the power from the back as well. So the distribution of power, it's like 100 to 0, but it can go also between 100 to 0 to 20 to 80 on the rear, which is really important when you go off-road, slippery road, snow. This car is doing fantastic, and you have also a trail mode. I will show you a little bit later how you can set this up and how this is working. It comes with an automatic transmission, e-CVT, special for those hybrid systems. We will talk more in the test drive video. Definitely check out the test drive video because there you can get even more information on how this car run. Then the weight of the car, 1,940 kilograms, pretty heavy because you have also the batteries and the electric motors and the petrol engine and so on. Tank space, it's 55 liters gas. Also the CO2 emission, 22 grams, and the range only in electric mode, because this car is able to drive only in electric mode, it's up to 75 kilometer, probably in real life around 50 kilometer, but it's pretty impressive. The battery capacity for the plug-in hybrid system, it's 18.1 kilowatt hour. The trunk space, 490 liter, and if you fold down the seats completely, it can go up to 1,604 liters, and I will show you in a second when we get there. Consumption 1 liter plus 16.6 kilowatt hour. Also the towing capacity with brake 1,500 kilograms, ground clearance 19 centimeters, turning circle 12 meter, 0 to 100 in 6 seconds, total speed of the car 180 km/h. Front suspension, independent MacPherson suspension, and on the rear you have double Wishbone, which is pretty good suspension. Also, it's built on the same platform, TNGA the same platform as Toyota RAV4 it's built, of course. So those are the most important technical data and information about the car. Now let's go outside to talk a little bit about the design, the changes, then we go inside and we will talk about everything plus this multimedia, which I think, and the cockpit, which I think they are really good. So let's go outside. This is the key, basically the same key, but the back it's Suzuki logo, Suzuki badge. But here we have 4 buttons. One, you can start the climatic system, the AC, from outside the car. For example, you stay here and you want to turn on the AC, you just press this button, the AC it's on, and then a little bit later when you go inside the car you have the perfect temperature. Then you have the open the trunk. From here you can open the trunk. If you press it for 2 seconds, then you don't have to hold it. The trunk will open automatically, which is great. And if you want to close it, I didn't try before, you can also close it. You press it 2 seconds and then it closes automatically. This is pretty cool, so it's very useful. And then you have 2 buttons, lock and unlock. Of course, when you lock the car, you can see it comes with electric folding mirrors, which is very useful for an SUV in tight spaces. And it comes also with keyless entries. That means here you can lock it by putting your finger here, and if you come to the car, if I'm not wrong, it has a sensor here, so it's unlocking directly, which is again super useful. I'm not sure if I press this, if I can open the windows. I don't think it has that function. No, it doesn't have, like in other cars. But yeah, anyway, this is the key. Let's talk a little bit about the exterior design, and we will start here in the front, because the front end has the biggest change between RAV4 and this Acros. And you can see the design of the headlamps, of the bumper, of the grille, it's totally different. Here on this Acros you have a much bigger entrance, air intake of the grille, and it looks a little bit more aggressive. It has like a mouth a little bit more open, the grille, so that probably will kind of switch the performance when it comes to aerodynamic, because if you remember RAV4, it's a little bit more closer, so the grille it's much more smaller. So that means probably, I'm not totally sure, but probably on RAV4 you will have a little bit less or a little bit more drag, or less drag coefficiency, but more and better aerodynamic. But probably it's something very small, around 0.005 or something like that. Anyway, but other than that, it's just the personal preference. I really like this front end. I think it's aggressive, I think it's beautiful, and the fact that they make these sleek headlamps, I think that's quite attractive. So the front end, it's definitely signifies some kind of very sleek, nice design. Anyway, I like it. Then going on the side, you can see basically is the same car on the back, but on the front here in this area you notice a little bit of difference. The rims, 19-inch rims, come standard like that. They fit really good with the car. I think they are perfect size for this Suzuki Acros. Then, what I forget to tell you in the beginning is the warranty, which you have 3 years plus 7, so you can go up to 10 years warranty, which is pretty good. It gives you that peace of mind when you buy this car. So this is very important when you buy a new car, to have a pretty good warranty, to be relaxed, you know, that if something happened, you're covered. Now, going on the rear, you can see the same design as RAV4. Basically here, the only differences on the rear is the Suzuki writing, the badge here, and also Acros. Otherwise, even the plug-in hybrid, yeah, letters and this kind of design, it's basically the same as on Toyota. Other than that, surprisingly, as I said also in my video with RAV4, we have 2 real exhaust pipes. Why I say that? Because this is a plug-in hybrid. You can drive in electric mode up to 75 kilometers, and if someone will drive only in electric mode, that's crazy. Driving electric and having 2 big exhaust pipe on the rear, it looks good. I mean, it looks more, yeah, kind of, people want exhaust pipe, and probably Toyota said, okay, people complain. I mean, the reviewers complain, not people. Reviewers complain, we don't have exhaust pipe, the stick, something like that. You remember that? Probably some of you saw that video. And then Toyota said, okay, you want exhaust pipe, let me put 2 big exhaust pipes. Yeah, and also, of course, it's here on Suzuki Acros. But it looks good. I mean, it looks fine. but it's surprisingly to see it on a plug-in hybrid. Anyway, otherwise, the design of the car, you probably know it already, you probably saw it already on the streets. I think it looks good, I think it's pretty attractive, and I like it. It's raw, it's exactly what you need for a car that's a great all-arounder. Here on the windshield, you have some camera sensor for light and raining, and cameras that can read the traffic speed limit sign, can help with autopilot, stay between the lanes, accelerate, brake, and all that systems. Up here on the roof, you have some interesting lines and shapes. I don't know if you can see it. And then you have these roof rails in black glossy that fit quite nice with this black glossy around here, close to this spoiler that's a little bit extended, quite nice design. Then you have the antenna, radio antenna, pretty modern. Here is the brake, LED light, tinted windows on the rear. This is heated window, that's great. And also you have this wiper down here. On the side, a little bit of chrome on the upper side. And if I'm not wrong, you have also chrome on the mirror, right? Here, and then you have plug-in hybrid on both sides. Where we have chrome, we don't have any more chrome. In the front is just there, but it fit nice with the rims, which are also in this bright color. On the rear here, you have a combination of halogen light, turning signal, reverse light, halogen. Here you have the fog lamp, which is LED, and then you have the tail light, which are LED as well. Down here you have the reverse camera. You have also LED lights on the number plate. You can see it for yourself, which is good. Acros plug-in hybrid. And then on the rear and also on the front, you have only 4 sensors for parking and safety features. So you don't have a sensor on the side, but those are more than enough. Some light reflector, and down here you have the exhaust pipes, which are real and they are quite big. They're quite visible. And other than that, it's a black glossy here on the back bumper. Sorry about the dirt, but was raining these days a lot, so I wash the car, but when I bring it here, it's get dirty anyway in this place until I arrive here, because I don't have car wash place here close to this area. Anyway, the charging port is here on the right side. So here you can charge the car in AC. So this is the charging port, so it's easy to open. The other one for the gas tank, you have to open it from the interior. Otherwise, around the windows, you have tinted windows around here, which is nice. A little bit of kind of a rubber down here in black. The handles also are pretty big, so you can open it very simple. This is the sound. So it sounds pretty decent. Also on the rear. Yeah, here it sounds better. Always the back doors sound better, I don't know why. Here we have a big, huge mirror. Blind spot light here in the corner. Turning signal, LED here. Down here you have a light that illuminated the floor. It's a yellow light. And going in the front, here is the biggest difference. So we have the Suzuki badge. Behind the Suzuki badge up here is the radar, and then you have some black glossy, some air intakes with the black glossy, the grille, pretty big. Here we have turning signal, which is also halogen light, and then we have LED light for the low beam and high beam, and then you have the daytime running light around here, and also sleek, nice. Simple design. I like very much that the fog lamp down here, it's in the same color temperature as the headlamps, which is very good. It fits really nice. Otherwise, 4 sensors on the front for parking and safety features. Some black glossy around here, and also down here you have this kind of silver color with some raw design. But other than that, what is very useful is the fact that we have this wheel protection in black glossy around here, because it will protect the paint of the car. Also here you have some plastic to protect this area. This is really needed. And down here on the downskirt, of course, we have on the downskirt this black glossy, which protect the edges of the car. And on the rear, the same story, the same design, as you probably already know it. When it comes to rims, those are the rims. They look really good. I really like it. Then you have ventilated brake discs on the rear. Those are the tires, 235/55 R90. This is the size of the tires. In the front, you have a bigger brake discs, also ventilated brake discs, normal brake calipers. And yeah, this is it. In general, this is the exterior. Now, what I want to show you is under the hood. So let me show you the engine. Let me show you how they look. You open it from here, very simple, just like that. We can also stop the hazard light and stop the lights from here. And let me show you the engine. Then we will go inside the car to show you the space as well. Now, I don't remember exactly where was that. I think here, no. Here in the middle, exactly in the middle. You open it like that, but this is manual. Keep in mind it's manual, but what I like is that it's light. It's very, very light. This is a good thing. And here is the engine and all that parts. What you see with orange is the high voltage system for the electric part, but other than that, here is the air filter, and you have here the water cooling and so on. But yeah, this is it. Anyway, so let's see how much space we have. Here you have a button in the middle, so just press it, automatic lift gate, as you saw a little bit earlier. The entrance is big, as you probably already know, so you can fit in here big items without any problem. It's huge, the entrance. Up here you have two handles to close it manual. Here you have the button to close it automatically, and the entrance is quite square, so it's huge. The amount of space and the entrance in this trunk, it's extremely big. You have a flat floor, which is very useful. You can fit in your stuff without any problem here. Here you have some hooks in the corners, which are very helpful. Here you have a little bit more space in the right side, and here we have a 150 volt outlet. So if you open it like that, you can basically charge your laptop. You have a proper socket to send electricity to other electronics. It's very useful. Not many cars offer you this, so this is great. And then you have a 12 volt port, of course, here close to this one. LED light here, and under the floor, let me show you, you have a spare tire, and you have the repair kit. And also I managed to fit the cable here, the charging cable, under this area, which is very useful because then I have the full trunk for myself. Now, if you want to fold down the seats, you have to fold it 40-60. You cannot fold the middle part, so to carry long items, but it's fine. You have to stretch a little bit until here. You just press this, and then you can also adjust it in more position. I will show you a little bit later when we get there, but otherwise you have to do it like that, press it, and then once you fold it down, you can see you have a completely flat floor, so you can carry long items without any problem. You can even sleep here, so if you want to camp, because I saw these days it's a trend to camp in the car for 1-2 days, so I see a lot of people that's doing this stuff. But overall, this is the space, pretty big space, very practical car. So it's a very practical family SUV. This is the entrance from the side, pretty big entrance, and also you can see in the back, quite huge. And also I like the fact that everything is flat around here. Down on the legs, you still have some storage space, even though transmission tunnel is not that big, which is good, so you have some storage space to put different items. But overall, this is the space. Before we go inside, we talk a little bit about the door and the windows. Here we have two windows. One is fixed, one can be fold down. And if you fold this down, you can see that on the rear you don't have double glass, but on the front you have. I will show you a little bit later when we get there. It's very quick, it goes up and down very quick. Visibility is good, you will see when we get there. I like very much the quality on the door. You have leather everywhere with these red stitches, and the quality, it's extremely good. Plus this leather, it's quite soft and plushy, and I like that a lot. Here you have the buttons for the windows, heated seats, one position on the rear for the passengers, some storage space for a drink, and then you have the speaker where it says Acros right here. The entrance is big enough to go inside no matter how big you are. This is the entrance, very practical, very spacious car. I told you the practicality in this car, it's extremely good. The roof, although it's in black, I wish to be in white, brighter color, but it's fine, and you don't have a panoramic glass roof on this version. Otherwise, I like very much the fact that the seat belts stay in his place here, so it doesn't bother you when you fold down the seats. Also, I like very much the fact that you can adjust the seats in more positions, so you can leave it like that. You see you win around 5 centimeters, but you can put it also all the way on the back, just like that, to have a better comfort. Otherwise, those are the seats in this leather. This is a leatherette. This is kind of an artificial synthetic leather. It's not a proper leather. It's a little bit softer. It feels good, and I like the fact that they are very comfy. And by the way, the battery, it's somewhere under here, if I'm not wrong, behind this plastic, and then it goes to the trunk. And in the middle you have some textile material with a little bit of red stitches around here. Then you have two ISOFIX. You can install two child seats on the rear. You have also this armrest in leather with two cup holders, which is very useful. And behind the front seats, we have leather everywhere, some storage space. I like the fact that you don't have plastic behind here. This is quite good quality. And here in the middle, you have the transmission tunnel, but it's not that big. Maybe around, let's say, 7 centimeters around. Something like that. Going inside the car, it's very easy. I already adjust the seats in my driving position, so I'm 173 centimeters, and this is the space behind myself, guys. So I have more than enough space for me at 173 centimeters. I can stretch my legs under the front seats without any problem. So overall, for me, the space, it's extremely good. So I have perfect space, and the fact that you can recline a little bit the seats on the rear, you have a very good comfort here, perfect visibility, huge windows. You have also an extra window in the back, so from this point of view it's perfect. So probably one of the most comfy, spacious SUV in the back here for the passengers. Handle hook here, the quality on the roof, it's fine. Also up here you have an LED light, so it's not halogen light, it's LED. Here in the middle you have those BMW, you remember those BMW from 90? They are looking kind of the same. But it's very useful because you have it there. And then down there you have two USB-C ports, which are very useful, so great job, I like that. Now, going in the middle, here you have some plastic, by the way. You can stay also with your legs together. I'm not going to do that because I don't want to make it dirty. But this is the space behind myself, which is very good on my knees. Space on my head, more than enough. Look at this, it's huge amount of space. Even in the middle, stretch my hand completely, huge amount of space. Plus here, it's kind of soft and nice. Wow, it's quite comfy. I didn't expect that, and I have a lot of space. Man, I like that. I really like it. Now, look at the dashboard, guys, because here they make a few changes, and on the facelift we get a new multimedia system and the new full digital cockpit, which I will show you when we get there. The design basically remain kind of the same, but the screens are different right now. It's kind of a normal, raw, classic look, and I like that. I mean, the practicality and the ergonomy of the car, it's extremely good because we have physical button exactly where they're supposed to be, and it's easy to change different settings, which I like a lot. Here in the front, as I promised you, I will show you, you have double glass. So those glasses in the front, they are double, which help a lot on the highway with sound insulation and so on. Other than that, kind of the same design, the same good quality material, leather here, soft material here, which is very good. Then you have buttons for the windows, you have lock windows, you have unlock and lock car, you have adjustment, electric adjustment for the window, for the mirrors, and you can also fold the mirrors in. Here we have some storage space, relatively small storage space in the door bands. I wish to be a little bit bigger, but it's fine because we have more space for the passengers. Plus here you have the speaker. This is the entrance. This is the way it looks. Big entrance also in the front. Those are the seats, they look pretty cool. Also electric adjustable seats, so from here you can adjust electric the seats in every position you want. Very simple. Even the lumbar position, those are the pedals, simple normal pedals, but they are good quality. And here you have the button to open the tank door if you want to, and a little bit higher you have a lot of physical buttons. So this is for automatic high beam, this is for heated the windshield. So the windshield, it's heated, it's not heated everywhere, it's heated only around the edges, down and up, which is also helpful in the winter. Then you have heated steering wheel, trip, and then open the trunk. And here you have some storage space, which is very useful. And also it's illuminated in the nighttime. You can see a nice blue ambient light. Here you have leather, soft material, and here you have rubber kind of soft material everywhere on the dashboard, so the quality is very good. And here you have the vents, which feel quite good as you touch it. This is the way the seats look like. Very nice design. They are very comfortable. I drive the car 2 days now, and I love the seats. I have to tell you, I love the side support. I love the fact that this leather, it's kind of softish, and it helps you sit comfortable on them. Let me go inside and let me show you the visibility around the windows. It's very good. Also great visibility in the mirrors because the mirrors are quite huge. Great visibility on the windshield, you can see for yourself. Also in this mirror, you have very good visibility in the back. You can see the back mirror and around the windows, extremely good visibility. Also, you can see one more time the back seats. And here in the middle, you have this armrest, also in soft. I like that everywhere where is this leather, it's very softish and it's quite pleasant. Some storage space here, storage space down there, and the 12-volt port. Nice, right? And here you have two cup holders, plenty of space, and a little bit higher, exactly where you rest your arm, you have plenty of physical button to change different functions. So from here you can change the position, the drive mode, the selector. You can see the reverse camera here. You have the active lines that help you guide you. You can see a little bit wider. You can see normal. You can change also the lines to see a little bit different. It's very useful. Then you can go in drive. This is the normal drive. And if you go in S, it's kind of sport, you can change the gears manually. You go up and down and you see right there changing the gears manually. But you have also those pedals behind the steering wheel from where you can change the gears manually if you want to. Otherwise, you have a space here for your phone, but sadly, it's not wireless charging. So I wish this is the only thing that's missing from this car. Otherwise, everything else is just perfect. Then you have a 12-volt port. You have a 12-volt port, yeah, here, and you have an USB 2 port around there. A little bit lower, you have electronic handbrake, physical button, auto hold, physical button. Here you have a button from where you can switch between EV, HV, but it's automatic. So you just press this button and the car will switch automatic between the modes. So we'll choose when to drive electric, when to drive in petrol mode, when to mix those together. And this here, you switch between hybrid. If you want to be only in hybrid, you can see on the left side there, it's changing something. And then if you want to charge the battery, you hold it a few seconds and it says charge mode. You see right now it's in charge mode. What happened in charge mode? You can see right here, it start charging the battery, right? So if you don't have enough battery here, so we have 13 kilometers, you can see right here, you just put it in charge mode and the car is able to use the petrol engine as a generator to charge that battery, which is super useful. And then you put it in auto, and then of course once you put it in auto, the car will basically stop the engine. Here you can change the different driving modes. You go in eco, rotated left, right for the sport mode, push to normal, and then you have also the trail mode. If you go on snow, you just activate the trail mode, you have more grip and the car will switch and distribute the power to the wheels accordingly to give you the best performance. And every time you change the driving mode, you can see this is the eco, this is the sport, and this is the normal mode. You can see the graphics are changing also in the colors right there, which is quite interesting. A little bit higher here, physical button for the traction control. You can activate, deactivate the traction control. Here is heated seats in the front, low and high. That's it, a little bit higher. I like the fact that the climatic system, look at it, it's so easy. Physical button, perfectly positioned to change the temperature, to change different settings. Extremely easy, which is extremely fine and perfect. I mean, for those people that love the physical button, they hate these screens, only screen in the car, I think this is just so convenient. Anyway, here you have the start stop engine button. Here you have all this soft, nice leather. Here you have the vents, which feel very good. And then you have the hazard light in the middle. Storage space again here. It's also illuminated in the nighttime. You can add some different items here. And then the glove box, of course, you can open it and you can see that it's pretty spacious, I would say. Yeah, from my point of view, it's more than enough space right there to put different items, right? So yeah, that's cool. Anyway, this is the steering wheel. You can adjust it manually, down, up, forward, backwards, super simple, just like that. Here you have the stalks, left and right. Steering wheel is also in leather with red stitches. It feels good. It's perfect size. Plus you have a very good visibility in the on the cockpit and also on the multimedia. The only thing is that I wish that multimedia screen to be tilted to the driver a little bit because it's kind of straight. Otherwise it's good. Here we have physical buttons for voice command, volume, telephone, and those can control and customize and change different information on the screen there. We will get in a second. Here on the right side, you have physical button for autopilot, cruise control, and media. If I go in front, we have a new digital screen right now. I hope you can see it well because it's this reflection from the window, but I hope you can see it pretty well. You can kind of customize what you like to see on the left and right side, which is great. You can add also different things to the screen if you want to have more options, which is also great. And let me show you how they look. Now this is the eco scoring right now on the left side, right? So you can go to EV driving ratio, how much time did you drive in electric mode. This is also the autopilot and drive assistance systems information, navigation, drive information. Here you have a view of the graphic, for example, when the car is regenerating. Let me switch to charge mode and you will see it. You can see a nice graphic with what happened with energy in real time when you're driving, and you can see this in the test drive video as well, a little bit more extended, tire pressure, and the distribution of power left and right, and so on. So you can choose whatever, and this is the consumption. But you can do the same thing with the right side, where you can see the tire pressure, the distribution of power, front and rear, empty, the average consumption, and eco scoring, monitoring, the same thing you can apply also on the left and right side, which is very, very cool, right? In the middle you have here information if the car has some error. You have assistant view. You have also the settings. If you go in settings, you can switch the brightness, lane assist, blind spot technology, emergency brake, and all these safety features. You can also activate, deactivate from here. You can go to meter settings if you go a little bit deeper, to language units, fuel economy, hybrid, and so on. So you have some extra settings around here as well. On the vehicle settings, the same story. So you can change a few settings around here. So this is cool because some settings for the safety features are here on the screen, on the digital cockpit, and not on the but you can also switch between 3 different customization, which you can definitely do without any problem. So yeah, that's it guys with the cockpit. This is the new one, and I find it the best cockpit ever had on Suzuki. Going here in the middle to the multimedia, but before that, let me show you up here. You have a handle, microphone, and you have also this vanity, huge vanity mirror. Up here you have LED lights, and you have support for the glasses, which is great. Not many cars have these days. SOS button. And here is the mirror, you already saw it. Now let's go to the screen here, to the multimedia screen, which is different. It's a little bit bigger now, plus the navigation and all the multimedia system in general. It's much quicker, it has a new hardware, much better hardware, and you can see it's extremely quick. I really like it. Finally, Suzuki step up the game with navigation, even though it's the same as on Toyota. If you search for a destination, I want to show you just for example one, and you can see how quick it's loading. It's very good. So, and once you set the destination, you will see that it works extremely well. So love it. I have connected my phone, my Apple CarPlay, so you can see you can connect Apple CarPlay wireless, so you don't even need to have a cable. So this is great. Then you can go back to Suzuki like that. This is the navigation of the car. This is media. This is the telephone, connectivity, and so on. This is also the graphic. This is a great, on the vehicle here you have a few options. You have trip information and history. You have energy flow. That shows you in real time what happened with the energy. You can see right now the car is charging the battery because I choose to have on charge. You see there it says charge, and now we have 15 kilometers charge. So right now the petrol engine acts like a generator, but you can switch this, press this button, and then you put it in on auto, and now it's stopped. It's running a little bit, the petrol engine, and then it will stop automatically in a few seconds. Then you have also the charging schedule. You can schedule the charge, and on the customization you have the lights settings, door settings. So you can see here a few settings, and then climatic system utility. Good. Down here you have the apps with web browsing, and on the settings, general settings, you have the Bluetooth and device, the general settings that you saw before. No, the general setting is with language, keyboards, date and time, and accessibility. Then you have the display settings, screens, brightness, and camera. So you can change the brightness, the contrast of the screens. You can customize it. You have also the voice and search, navigation settings, sound and media. If you want to go here, you can switch different settings. And you have info, vehicle customization, you saw it, info, and then software upgrade, because the car is able to do software upgrades and so on. But now you can see it's just stop. But yeah, in general it's simple but easy to understand, and it's exactly what you need. You don't need more than that. But I'm really happy that they did this facelift upgrade. So in general, that was the video. I hope I cover everything from my point of view. It's a great car, great family car, very practical, a lot of space, good quality, very reliable in time, because it used the same system as Toyota. I know Toyotas are one of the most reliable, or if not the most reliable car manufacturer in the world. And I totally trust this car. Plus you have this warranty, and if you can get this car at a good deal, I think it's a good buy. So that was the video, guys. I hope you enjoy it. I hope you get some useful information from here. If you have any question, please feel free to ask me down below in the comments. I will be happy to help you. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe. That will help me a lot. So thank you very much, guys. Stay safe, and I see you soon in the next one. Bye, guys.